Hey Capricorn, this is Dot from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and it has been a hot minute, hasn't it, since I've been here. I've kind of been sleeping through the year, so what I want to do today is get caught up and do your birthday reading and the year ahead for 2021. Let's just say the 12 months ahead for 2021. And 2020 has been very difficult for you, Capricorn, hasn't it? Alright, so what we're going to do is just finish shuffling here and get right into it, because there's just a lot to say, and I don't want to bore you to tears with all the details of my life. Maybe I'll do a video on that and see where we are. Alright, so just finishing up shuffling here, Capricorn, and we are going to get into it. Cut it in with the left hand. Okay, and 6 cards. First card, 3 of Swords. Pardon me. And we have the Knight of Swords. Pardon me for the confused putting down the cards here. And then we have the 2 of Swords. Okay, I'm using a camera that I'm not used to. Alright, and then we have the 3 of Coins, 4 of Coins. What is causing that glare? 4 of Coins, 6 of Swords, and 6 of Coins. Alright, Capricorn, I am so sorry for this, but I am not sitting around whining any longer about not having a good camera, because I'm just going to use what I have. And if there's glare, then I know you will forgive me for that. Then, in the second half of the year, we have the Chariot. Ooh, why does that not line up? Chariot, Strength, 4 of Swords, and heading into the 4th quarter of the year, we have the 6 of Cups, 10 of Coins, and ending off the year is the King of Wands. Wow. Wow. This is going to be a year for you, Capricorn. After what you went through in 2020, you are going to see a big improvement in 2021, but not until the end of the year, and not until you've gone through some deep reflection of what has been going on. You may even have some turmoil that you are going through in the first 3 months. We have the 3 of Swords, we have the Knight of Swords, and we have the 2 of Swords. Now, the Swords energy is something that is putting you in a deep, many of you may be going through depression. Many of you may be dealing with the aftermath of 2020 in such a way that it has torn down a lot of the structure in your life. Many of you may even have some news, some very distressing news about the loss that you had incurred in 2020, and it may be ongoing into the first 3 months of 2021, which leads to a turning point in March, April time. These 2 cards in the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter and the beginning of the second half of the year, I am definitely going to have to figure out a way to find a better place for the readings, and I apologize, this is just me getting ready for a change here, but look at the difference between the first quarter of the year and the second quarter. The second quarter, the colors are lightening up. We have the Six of Swords, where you are moving away from a situation that was very, very difficult, very, very challenging, and very, very upsetting. You know, the Three of Swords is never an easy card. It is a card of disappointment and disillusion and heartbreak over something, over loss. It's a card of loss of something dear to your heart. And it may be that this is something that you have dealt with the entire year, or maybe coming to a culmination. May have come to a culmination in January. My apologies. Your reading should have been done a month ago, and this is something that has quite possibly been something that has been holding me back from doing your reading, because it was very, very difficult for me to acknowledge that you were going through such a difficult time, and I was quite frankly putting it off, and I didn't want to have to face this and tell you about this, Capricorn. But of all the signs, yours was the sign that went through the most in the previous year. You were the one who had the Saturn conjunction, the Saturn Pluto Jupiter conjunction, and you had Pluto. Pluto is still transforming you, going through your sign, but now that Saturn and Jupiter have moved on into Aquarius, there is a lot less going on, and you can do the healing that you need to do. But it's going to take at least a year, possibly longer, because you are going to be coming into this healing time in the second half of the year, okay? Because the first half of this year, up until around June, July, is all about healing and coming to terms with the destruction, the dissolution, the disappointment that was 2020. Okay, Capricorn. So in the first half of the year, a message that either brings heartache, or causes heartache, or results from this heartache some sort of discovery that you are stuck. You are in a situation where you cannot move forward and you cannot go back. So the first quarter of the year is ongoing of 2020 for you, Capricorn, and you are just going to need to go inward and spend some time alone, thinking about what has been going on in your life, and just holding on to your resources. This is not you being selfish. This is you being preserving yourself, preserving your energy, preserving your resources, because in the future it's going to take a long time for things to lighten up and get better for you. Okay, so later on before the middle of the year, around the middle of the year, you will find a way to move forward. It will come to you after some soul searching. You will put together a plan on how to move forward, and it will also involve someone who is coming to your aid. A friend from the past, a family member, someone will speak up for you and will assist you in moving forward. This person could be somebody who you know, but here that I see reaching into the past and someone from the past coming to assist you. This tells me that this could be someone whom you've lost touch with for a long time, and now are finally back in touch with, and they can assist you in moving forward. So in the second quarter, we have some sort of picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and moving forward to a better place. Now, this is going to feel like you are trudging through quicksand, and then all of the sudden, things are going to start moving ahead much more quickly. So, look for this moment where all of a sudden everything, like the you're pushing against a door, pushing against the door, and then suddenly the door slams open and you move forward. Be careful that you don't fall forward. You know how when you're pushing, 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 and then suddenly things move forward. Now this is just to be prepared for this forward momentum, but keep in mind that this is finally going to move forward at some point for you, because you could feel like you are not making any headway, that you are pushing against an immovable object, but this object will finally fall out of your way at some point after the midpoint of the year. And the Strength card is there to remind you to persevere. You have the strength within you. You have the determination to make it past this difficult time. 2020 was difficult. 2021 is starting off in the same vein as 2020 and continuing, but 2021 is the time where you can make the turnaround in your life and start moving forward. And around the time when summer is coming to a close, you will find that you are in a place where you can finally heal, where you can finally step back and just rest for a while, and quite possibly take some time. For some people, it will be going to a spa or something, getting some massage therapy, some sort of healing therapy where you can go to hot springs or something. If you don't have that, this could be finally some surgery, which is taking care of some situation that you have been going through health-wise. Something is kind of blindsiding you, some news in the beginning of the year. You are not knowing how to move forward from this health-wise. Someone comes with a solution and you finally get the medical attention that you need, where you can finally heal, or the surgery, or whatever this turn of events is here, turn for the better, this discovery that something is there for you. There is an option, there is a solution for what is hurting you, for what is causing this distress here. You are finally at a point where you can reap the benefits of healing. A point where you can rest and heal and be restored. Now, the last 3 months of the year, or the last 3 months of the upcoming 12 months. Now, it may be that this reading for you, Capricorn, was delayed because this may be pushed out another month or two. So it may not exactly line up with the end of 2021. Could spill into 2022. But it looks like at this tail end of this upcoming year, there is much rejuvenation and renewal and rebirth in this area here. So something wonderful from the past. Perhaps a friend comes up, or your children come back to visit you. I haven't seen you for a long time, or a love from the past is reignited. but there is definitely this sense of family, the sense of reunion, the sense of coming together with friends. And I see this as you. You are not a fire sign, Capricorn, but you embody the attributes of the fire sign. So your confidence comes back, your assertiveness comes back, your physical strength and charisma come back in spades at the end of the year as you embody the attributes of the King of Wands. So this could also be someone new coming into your life to and on a permanent basis. So if there was a split with someone whom you loved in the past, if this was a split with someone whom you loved and it was something that was inevitable due to circumstances around you, this will be renewed at the end of the year with this person coming back in, showing you that they are definitely there for you and they care and they have gotten over whatever this outside circumstance was. So it could all be about a relationship that went wrong due to circumstances, and now that relationship is healing. But it goes much deeper than that, Capricorn, where it is your soul that is healing, your soul that has gone through the ringer and is coming back in spades for you to renew your vitality and renew your either your health or your well-being or your finances, just your view on life. It's like your life view had gotten to the point where you just wanted to give up, but it's all coming back, and because of this renewal of self, you are going to be in a place where everything that you've lost is going to be restored. So that is the message of the upcoming 12 months. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be ongoing from the 2020 energies, but with work and with rest and with perseverance, everything that you had lost in 2020 will be restored. The time frame being 12 to 14 months, where you will notice a dramatic turnaround in your life, where you will have everything that you lost, as well as your own inner convictions, confidences, and yeah, you'll be back to your old self again, maybe even better than your old self, Capricorn. So that is your reading for 2021 and beyond for the next 12 months or so. And I do apologize. Let me apologize once again for being late with your reading, Capricorn. It was very difficult for me. This energy that is 2021 has really been difficult for myself in terms of coming to grips with what happened in 2020, but that is a personal thing that I have put aside, and I'm doing your reading late. But it's very important that you hear about this, because your sign, Capricorn, went through the most astrologically in 2020, and you definitely have the most to heal from. But know that in the end, restoration is expected for you. Okay, Capricorn? Whew, wow, so I finally got it out. I finally got it out. And now I can go back to my regularly scheduled program. This was a very difficult reading for me to get a hold of. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you gain something from this. You gain the conviction to push through whatever this horrible realization, this horrible situation overflowing from 2020 was, because now you're astrologically in the clear, maybe another few months or so. I would imagine by the time that Pluto leaves your sign, this is where you are going to be. Okay, so we're just waiting for Pluto to finish clearing out through Capricorn, and these wonderful energies are all lined up for you. Okay, Capricorn? Whew. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience. And please leave a message below and tell 2 friends if they need to hear these messages, because they just may be going through this and not telling you about it. Thanks again for being here. We'll see you next time on Dragonfly Soul Tarot. Bye for now.